We can start with the soles of the feet together, the knees apart, something underneath the knees if you need. And yeah, just whatever is comfortable here to start. Start with a little bit of breath work, and then we'll just kind of see where it takes us. So maybe one hand on the lower belly and one hand on the chest here. I'm just taking a few rounds of breath. Connecting with these spaces. Noticing as we inhale, breath filling through the belly and into the chest. Notice all the little places that begin to expand and open up with the inhalation. Long exhale. Right, and what a gift it is, truly, and how simple to just be able to take a nice deep breath, right? Our whole outside life right now is restricting our breath, right? We have to wear a mask. It like super impedes our breathing. It's really hard to connect with the breath when we have to wear a mask. So really relishing this time to just take these big, deep, full inhales and exhales. Noticing with each exhale, a little bit of softening in the body. Right, allowing shoulders to relax down. Legs heavy. Doing a few more rounds of breath like this. And then take both hands down to the lower part of the belly. Just let the hands rest here. Inviting in now the downward moving breath. And if this is bothersome to your low back, to have the feet together and the knees apart, you can just keep the feet on the floor with the knees bent. That's fine. Offering the breath into the belly. So the breath moves in through the tip of the nose. And then releasing the breath down and out. Release through the legs, the feet, through the heels. From here, slowly take the arms up and overhead. Reach the legs out long in front of you. And take a full body stretch. And then from here, release the arms down, set the feet on the floor. Shift the hips over to the right side of the mat. Starting with the right knee hugging into the chest. Allow the left leg to stretch out long. Take a nice big breath in. And as we exhale, right leg across. Walking the left shoulder from under the chest. Right shoulder softens down and away from the ear. Notice that this brings relief into that lower part of the back, right? By our SI joint, where there's, usually some tenderness. If we've got back pain, a lot of times it likes to hang out there. That's how opening up across this space can offer some relief. And then slowly come back to center. Right, setting the feet to the floor, shifting the hips over to the left side of the mat. Let the right leg stretch out long, hug the left knee into the chest, take a breath in. Right, with the exhale, find the twist. Again, find some space across the upper back, across the chest. Breathe down into the low back. Breathe down into the hips. And then gently come back to center. And shift the hips back to the middle of the mat. Gently hug the knees into the chest. Give a little rock from side to side. Let the hands rest on the knees and just rock back and forth. Let the elbows become straight. And then quicken the pace a little bit. They're just kind of back and forth, back and forth. And then as you exhale, bend the elbows, draw the knees into the chest as you rock. And then straighten the elbows, let the knees move away, rocking back and forth. Exhale back in. Inhale away. One more like that. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale. And then one hand on each knee, circle the legs around. And then in the other direction. And setting our feet down onto the floor. From here, cross the right ankle over the left thigh, and just let that right knee rock back and forth a couple of times. So drawing it in towards the midline of the body, and then the knee moves away and back and forth. And then the next time the knee is gently shifting away from the body, press into the thighs, get a little bit of space through the lower abdominal area. Take a breath in. And then as we exhale, hug the left thigh into the chest. Interlace the hands behind the back of the thigh. And again here, we can give a little rock back and forth, find a good space to work from, where our left thigh is roughly lined up with the left shoulder. Right? The right hip, right thigh gently pressing away. And let the shoulders soften down. Breathe here. Point the left toes, and as you inhale, reach the left leg up to the sky, stretch it up. Flex the foot, draw the heel down towards the butt. Again, point the toe. Inhale, reach the leg up. Exhale, flex the foot, draw the heel down towards the buttock. Draw that left leg a little bit closer to you with each exhalation. 3 more like that. Inhale, reach it up, point the toe. Flex, exhale, draw the heel in, legs a little bit closer. 2 more. Inhale, reach up. And flex, exhale, hug in. Beautiful, 1 more like that. Inhale, up. Flex, exhale, draw it in. From here, release the hands, slide the right thigh over the left thigh. Give a little hold to your shins, right? Like your lower legs are like little handlebars. And then hug the legs towards you. Breathe. And then slowly unwind. Circle the legs around a few times once again. Just using the hands to Steer the legs. Right? We're not in a rush. Everyone else is out there in the world starting to get real busy again. But I think coming into our yoga practice is going to help remind us, like, it doesn't have to be 100 miles an hour all the time, right? Circle the legs in the other direction. Set the feet down on the floor. And then on to the second side, cross your left ankle over the right thigh, right? If this is the side for you that feels a little bit tighter, you'll feel it right away when you cross the ankle over. And then we're just gonna let that knee swing back and forth a few times. And then the next time that left knee is gently moved away, hands to the thighs, give it a little press. Take a breath in. As we exhale, hug the right thigh in towards the chest. Good. Little rock back and forth. Breathe into that outer left hip. Down into that little area where the hammies connect. And then pausing in a reasonable place where you can feel that nice big stretch in the left hip. Breathe. Where can I soften? Right? That's always kind of the mantra of this class, but like we need that to be our mantra all the time. How can I soften? Where can I soften? Is it in my thoughts? Is it in my words? Is it in my actions? Right? Is it maybe just in my shoulders? Maybe just in my hip. Point the right toes. Inhale, reach the right leg up to the sky. Flex the foot, reach the heel up, and then exhale, bend the knee, draw the heel down towards the buttock. Legs move in a little bit each time. Point the toe, reach the leg up, breathe in. Exhale, flex, drop down. Point, inhale, reach. Flex, exhale, draw it in. Good. 2 more like that. Inhale, point the toes, reach the leg up. It can get longer. Flex the foot. Get in, drop down. 1 more. Point the toes, reach it up, get long in that leg. Flex the foot, bend the knee. Good. Pause here. And slowly release the hands. Slide the left thigh over the right thigh. Hands wrap around the shins. And then squeeze the legs towards you. Breathe here. And then slowly unwind. Circle the legs around. And then circle in the other direction. Okay, from here, set the feet down once again. So keep the left foot on the floor, draw the right knee into the chest. We're gonna move that right knee a little bit more towards the right shoulder. And then we'll take a half happy baby from here. Try to keep and think of this left hip like it's staying nice and heavy. Wrap your little fingers around the outer edge of that right foot. Heel over knee.
knee drawing down towards that underarm, and then create a little bit of resistance where you're hugging that leg down, but you're reaching the heel up towards the sky. Pause here. Find a little bit more weight in the inner arch of the right foot. Just kidding, left foot. Left hip is heavy. All right, maybe we stay here. Maybe this right leg wants to reach out to the side. And this can look like us holding on to the lower leg, right? Or you can interlace index, middle, thumb around the big toe. So right heel turning up. Right? Maybe if it feels okay here, you want to slide the left leg out long. Oh, we found our way into Padangusthasana. Supta Padangusthasana. Reaching through that heel, reaching through the left heel, inner left thigh turns down. Reach the left arm out to the side. Take a nice big breath in. Use the exhale, use the belly, take the right leg back up to the sky. We're gonna switch. You can either hold on to the toe or we can hold on to the shin or just simply guide the leg across. Let's keep this right leg about the height of the hip. Take the right thumb into the right hip crease. Press the right hip and thigh away. Again, you can hold on to the toe or you can just use this arm as like a little kickstand here. Right? Breathe. And slowly come back to center. Hug this right knee into the chest. Give it a little squeeze. And then let's take both legs out long, full body stretch. All right, onto the second side, both feet onto the floor. Hug the left knee in towards the chest. And then hug the left knee a little bit more towards the left upper arm. Right, keeping the right foot on the ground, right inner arch of the foot heavy. From here, wrap the left hand around the left outer foot, taking a little half happy baby pose. Heel over the knee. I draw the leg down and reach the heel up. Again, nice and heavy through that right hip, right inner arch of the foot. Hold here. Right, find the breath. From here, so to extend that left leg out. Again, you can hold the outside of the foot, the lower leg, or perhaps our little peace fingers around the big toe. But from here, maybe we start to find the right leg reaching out long, finding our Supta Padangusthasana. Right? It's like that right heel and the left hip are hugging towards one another. Right leg is nice and heavy. Left heel gently turning up. It's been a while since we've done this one without straps, right? So maybe our hamstrings are experiencing something for the first time. So it feels. One more breath, inhale. Good, exhale, left leg back to center, switch it off and twist. Good. Left thumb into the hip crease here, give it a little press away from the body and breathe through those left hamstrings. Left hip, left low back, breathe here. Then slowly come back to center. Hug the knee into the chest. Stretch the arms and the legs out long. Breathe in. And exhale, hug the knees into the chest. We're gonna take the feet to the floor. Heel toe the feet about as wide as the mat. Take a breath in. And as we exhale, drop the knees over to the left. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Just bend the elbows, hold on to the forearm. Give a little flex to the feet so we feel that outer edge of the left foot on the floor, the inner arch of the right foot. Then slowly take the knees back to center, switch the cross of the arms, and then drop the knees over to the right. Again, little flex to the feet, outer edge of the right foot on the ground, inner arch of the left. Few breaths here. Release the arms down, draw the knees back to center. Take our right arm up and overhead, gently roll to the side, and then we'll make our way, let's make our way onto the hands and knees. Maybe a little padding underneath the knees. And then spread the fingers nice and wide. Good. From here, go ahead and step your right leg out to the side. So left hip is over the knee, right leg is out to the side, fingers spreading wide. We're gonna do, it's kind of like a little cat-cow to a half child's pose. Inhale the heart forward. Exhale, round the back, drop the head down, shift the hips back onto that left shin. Fold. Inhale forward, shoulders over wrists, widen across the chest, heart forward. Exhale, round it out. Hips back over that heel, fold. Good. Inhale again, heart forward, widen across the chest. Exhale, round it out. Back onto that left shin. Two more like that. Inhale, heart forward, wide and reach. Exhale, round. Lower. Good. Again, inhale, heart forward. And on this next one, we're gonna hold. So press the ground away, round the back. And then exhale, reach it back onto that heel. The right leg can reach out a little bit more if you want. If the foot doesn't find the floor, that's fine, doesn't matter. We're gonna take a yin version here. We're gonna let the arms walk out, gently fold the body down, take 5 breaths. Inhale forward. From here, engage the belly, anchor through this straight leg, come all the way up. Good. From here, slide the right hand down the straight knee, reach the arm up to the sky. Start to turn the chest up. All right, really breathe into, there's a special little spot right here where you're probably feeling it, where your IT band connects. Maybe you're feeling a little bit there. Good, inhale, back up. Good, exhale, hands down. Switching sides, take the right knee down to the floor. Left leg out to the side. Good. Inhale, widen across the chest, reach the heart forward. Exhale, round it out. Shift the hips back onto the shin. 4 more like that. Inhale, heart forward, widen. Exhale, round. Shift it back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, round it up. And shift it back. Again. Exhale. Last one. Inhale, reach. And then we're gonna exhale to hold. Round it out. Shift it back and pause. 5 breaths. Inhale, forward. From here, engage the belly, anchor through this straight leg, reach all the way up. Good. Slide the left hand down the straight leg, reach the right arm up to the sky, and maybe the chest starts to turn. Good. Back to center. Step the leg back. So now we're on our shins, right? Lifting the low belly up. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. As we exhale, hinge at the hips all the way back, turn the head to one side. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale over to the other side. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. One more each side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale up. Exhale, fold it in. Inhale all the way up to center. Exhale, arms down. And then let's sit back onto the shins. Good. All right, from here, sitting back onto the shins. And then just a little bit of work with the neck still. So drop the chin down to the chest. Do a little semicircle with the head back and forth. And then turn it all the way around. In another direction. And come back to center. Good. Take the arms behind the back, interlace the fingers. Widen across the chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades into the upper back. All right, let the heart start to lift. Gaze up. Crown of the head lifts. And then drop the chin to the chest. Move the head back and forth a couple of times. All right, let's make our way into a child's pose. From here, right, take the toes together, knees wide. Let's sink the hips back and down towards the heels. Great. Inhale, heart forward. Widen across the chest. As we exhale, curl the tail toes under. Walk the hands forward a couple of inches. Spread the fingers wide. All right, press down a little bit more into the base of your index finger and thumb. Turn the upper inner arms forward. And then lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Pedal the heels. Onto the balls of the feet, lift the hips up, give a gentle bend to the knees, a little walk to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, breathe in. Exhale, hands to the heart. Step the feet a little bit wider than normal, wider than the hips. Good. Inhale, reach the arms out. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep out and up again. Exhale, hands to the heart. Rest the hands over the chest. Keep them here. I'm going to encourage you to close your eyes. We're going to do this a couple more times, letting our only thought be of the breath. Right? Inhale, sweep it out and up. Exhale, only hearing the breath as you fold. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, fold it in. Inhale, sweep out and up. Exhale, hands to heart. Rest the hands here, breathe. Long exhale, release the breath down and out. Panavayu moves down through the legs and feet. Couple more like that. Inhale. Right, moving the arms like we're resisting them through water. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the heart. Hands over the chest, breathe. Good. Step the feet a little bit closer together, about hips width distance apart. Inhale, sweep the arms out and as we exhale, fold in Uttanasana. Find a little bit more weight over the top of the foot, the toes. Inhale, half lift. Plant the hands, step the feet back, plank. Drop the knees to the floor, uncurl the toes and press the tops of the feet down into the mat. Now engage through the belly. Inhale, rock the chest forward, turn the upper inner arms forward, and then as we exhale, lower just to the elbows. Press yourself back. 2 more like that. Exhale, lower to the elbows. Press yourself back. Exhale, lower. And then all the way down to the belly. Pick the right leg up, reach it back, set it down. Same with the left leg. Take the feet about hips width distance right now. So turning the inner thighs up, but still hugging the outer ankles in. Slide the hands back by the low ribs, roll the shoulders down the back. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Don't come up too high. All right, engage the belly, widen across the chest, shoulder blades firm in. Exhale, lower. From here, take the hands to the sides of the mat. Little fingertips on the floor. From here, press the feet down, hug the outer ankles in. Inhale, lift. Squeeze the shoulder blades into the upper. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Hands by the low ribs, curl the toes under, press yourself up and back down. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, exhale, step or hop. Top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold it in. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, reach out and up. Exhale, fold it in. Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Plant the hands, step the feet back, plank. This time, maybe the knees come down, press the tops of the feet into the floor. Inhale, rock the chest forward. Use the strength of your belly. Exhale, lower halfway. Press down into the hands, straighten the elbows, lift the knees off the floor. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog, widen across the chest. Exhale, hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Good, breathe here. Spread the fingers out wide, turn the upper inner arms to the sky, let the shoulders soften away from the ears. Good. Lengthen through the sides of the waist, feel the hips lifting up off the back as the inner thighs turn back. Inner heels soften down. Breathe here. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, exhale, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift once again. Exhale, fold it in. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, plant the feet down, root to rise up. Exhale, fold. Moving meditation, right? Each movement gets the same amount of attention and awareness. As we exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back. Knees can stay up or down, right? Inhale, rock the chest forward. Exhale, lower to the elbows. Inhale, over the toes. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. 5 breaths. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, step or hop forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep it out. Good. Exhale, hands to the heart. So from here, we keep our feet about hips width distance apart. We're gonna come in and out of like a little kind of chair pose flow. So feet about hips width distance, right? Start to shift the weight into the heels. Bend the knees, weight moves to the heels, lift the arms up, breathe in. Keep the legs as they are. As you exhale, sweep the arms back, fold. Inhale up. All right, so just hinging at the hips. Exhale, fold it. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, fold it all the way down. Take the feet a little bit wider than hips width distance. Bend the knees, hold on to the elbows. Hang the upper body down. Interlace the hands behind the head. Let the thumbs rest on that little crest of bone. And just hang there. 5 breaths. Inhale, half lift. From here, plant the hands, step, maybe hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Float the right leg up to the height of the hip. Draw the right knee in towards the chest. Step the foot between the hands. Let's drop that back knee down to the floor. Heel toe the right foot over to the right a little bit. Get the hands to the inside of the foot. So both breasts under the shoulders. From here, step that left hand out a little bit. Turn the right toes out. And then you're going to open the foot off the floor. Strong flex through the foot. You can point the back toes if you'd like. If it feels better for your back knee, you can curl the toes under. Right hand comes to the right inner thigh. We're going to press it away. So pressing down also into the left hand, into the left index and thumb, and then gently pressing this right thigh away from you. Breathe into the hips. From here, slowly walk that right foot back to the heel coming underneath the knee in a low lunge. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, shift it back, Ardha Hanumanasana. Left toes can stay curled under to help balance. Right heel reaches forward. Looking for a nice long spine here, so not worrying too much about the fold. Rounding through that right heel, flex the foot, breathe into the back of the right leg. Good, inhale, shift forward. Press the left thigh up. Keep the left hand on the floor. Inhale, right arm up to twist. Right, shoulder blades firm in, inner thighs draw towards one another. A little bit more weight on the inner arch of the right foot. Breathe. Good, exhale, right hand to the floor. You may vinyasa here or come right into down dog, whatever you need. All right. Meeting in down dog. Let's float the left leg up. Exhale, draw the knee in, step the foot between the hands. Drop the right knee down to the floor, and of course that toe can stay curled under, or you can press the top of the foot down. Both hands to the inside of the left foot, heel toe the foot over to the left a little bit. Turn the left toes out, and then open the leg. Right, so outer edge of the foot presses down. Give yourself a little bit of space with this right hand, and then left hand to the left leg. Okay, breathe here. One more. And slowly coming back to center. And a little lunge here. And then shifting it back into our Ardha Hanumanasana. Hip over that right knee. And again, not too worried about the fold here. Just want a nice long back and big stretch through this left back of the leg. Inhale, shift forward, press the right thigh up. Right hand stays on the floor, left arm reaches to the sky. Draw that left hip back and in. Inner right thigh turns up, inner thigh scissor towards one another. Breathe. And left hand down. Step it right back into down dog and then take it into a child's pose. Gently press yourself up. Curl the toes under, lift the hips up and back, down dog. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees. Exhale, step or hop forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, hands to the heart. All right, from here, a little balancing pose. So feet are about hips width distance apart. Okay, so take the hands to the hips for a second. And just find something to focus on that isn't moving, right? Your drishti, this will help you balance. This is gonna see you through the challenge and the balance, right? We're gonna spot and keep our focus on that one spot. All right. Start to shift the weight into your left leg. I'm gonna cross right ankle over the left thigh. Flex the foot. Now firm this left hip in. Yeah. Zip up the low belly. From here, take the hands to the heart. And then we're gonna start to bend that left knee. So you've been here before, you were just on your back, right? Supine. From here, we're gonna inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. Right, get a little bit longer, breathe in. Exhale, hinge at the hips, let the fingertips find the floor. If your pants are super slippery like mine, you may need to help this right leg stay where it is. Take a couple breaths here, folding. Good. Inhale, heart forward. Good. Hands to the chest. Reach the arms up, straighten the leg. Yes, good. No casualties, we did it. All right, on to the second side. Hands to the hips. Find your little spot to focus on. Take the left ankle, cross it over the right thigh. Now again, this hip is gonna try to sass out, so you're gonna firm it in, yeah? Flex the foot. Maybe take the hands to the heart, and then let's start to bend the standing leg. Good, breathe here. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. Breathe. And slowly start to rebend the knee. Find your little spot. Ooh, take the hands to the heart. Reach the arms up, breathe in, stand tall. Ooh, left foot down. Shake it out. All right. From here, inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, half lift. From here, interlace index, middle thumb around the big toe. Heart forward. Exhale, fold, Padangusthasana. Inhale, half lift. Take the hands to the hips, come all the way up to standing. All right, so if you have blocks, cool. If you don't have blocks, totally fine. We're gonna step to the top of the mat. You may already be there. If you have blocks, you may wanna put them on the higher level. We're gonna take the hands to the hips from here. Feet about hips with distance apart. Let's step the left leg back. So feet are a little bit wider than heel to heel. Yeah? When you take a look down, make sure you're not on a tightrope. Draw this right hip back. Lift our frontal hip bones a little bit. We don't want to tuck the tailbone, right? But we do want to find a little bit of engagement in that low belly. There's muscle in there. Good. Keep the hands on the hips. You're going to keep drawing the right hip back, 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 back. And then let's start to lean forward as we anchor through that back leg. Right? And then hands can find the blocks, right? For some of you, perhaps your hands find the floor. I like to give myself a lot of room in this pose and use blocks. I used to just like flop down, but as I age, I find that some of my tendons have gotten a little bit tighter, so it feels in these lower parts of my legs. by my ankle and stuff, so I like to give myself a little bit of extra room. I'm just gonna pause and hold. Good. From here, get a little bit longer, a little bit taller. We're gonna pivot onto the ball of the back foot. Start to bend the right knee in line with the second and third toe. We're gonna shift our hands or our blocks forward, come into a standing L. Drop the left hip down. Left inner thigh up, get a little bit longer. Some of us may wanna play with taking one hand up or both, or maybe just trying to get a little bit lighter on the hands. From here, start to bend the right knee. With some confidence, step the left foot back. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Vinyasa or down dog. Lift the heels, bend the knees, step or hop. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out. Hands to heart. Good, we'll take the blocks once again. A little bit closer to the feet. Hands to the hips. And then step our right leg back, right? Slightly wider stance. Draw the left hip back and in. Frontal hip bones lift a little bit, right? Lengthen through the sides of the waist, get tall. Right, anchor through that back leg, hinge up the hips, fold forward. Hands to the blocks, maybe for some of us down to the floor. Good, breathe here. All right, from here, let's pivot onto the ball of the back foot, right? Start to bend the left knee in line with the second and third toe. We'll step our blocks forward, come into our standing L. Right inner thigh up, firm the left hip in, breathe here, right? Strong belly. And again, you can play around with your arm variation if you want. Good. From here, bend the front knee with some confidence. Step the right foot back. Inhale, sweep up, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands down. Down dog. And take the knees to the floor. Hold it in. And slowly start to press yourself up. From here, make your way onto the hands and knees. Good. From here, inhale, right arm reaches out to the side. As we exhale, weave the right arm under the left. Good. From here, Firm this right hip in, press the shin down to the floor. Step the left leg out to the side. Maybe you find it with the fingers. Good. Breathe. Maybe you stay here. Maybe the top arm comes up, flip the palm, take it behind the back. Release. And slowly press ourselves up. Again, heart forward. Take the leg back behind us. Inhale, left arm out to the side. Breathe in. Exhale, weave the left arm under. And from here, firm the left hip in. Step the right leg out to the side. Breathe here. Maybe the right arm comes up. Flip the palm, take it behind the back. Slowly release. Come back to center. Step the leg back. Let's sweep the legs around in front of us. We'll come into a seated pose. Get our mat a little bit closer. Okay. So we can sit on a blanket if that is comfortable to elevate the pelvis a little bit here. And take the legs out long in front of us. Right? And turn the inner thighs down, outer thighs up. Right? Maybe take your annoying ponytail out. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, breathe in. Exhale, fold. 5 breaths. Inhale back. Soles of the feet together, knees apart. Good. Give yourself a little bit of space. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, back up. Let's make our way onto the back, please. Right. As you arrive on the back, hug the knees into the chest. Give a little rock from side to side. And take a yin twist from here. We're going to cross the right thigh over the left thigh. And then we'll drop the legs over to the left. You may want to kind of scooch the hips over to the right. as we do this. So hips over to the right, move your hair out of the way, right thigh over left thigh, and then twist. Slowly bring the legs back to center. Shift the hips over to the other side of the mat. Cross the left thigh over the right thigh. And twist. Slowly come back to center. Hug the knees into the chest. Give yourself one little squeeze. Shavasana.
Gently deepen the flow of your breath. Give a little wiggle to your fingers and your toes. As you inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Take a nice big full body stretch. And as you exhale, draw the knees into the chest. Take the right arm up and overhead. And gently roll to the right side. And slowly, mindfully press yourself up into a comfortable seated position. Allow the hands to come and rest at the heart. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. May our thoughts, may our actions in some way contribute their happiness and freedom. Om, peace, peace, peace. Namaste. Thanks, guys. Good work. Thank you. I will see y'all on Monday. That's the day.
The numbers thing, have a nurse take Sam in, you stay outside. I mean, whatever you got to work out.
Hey, guys.
It's all good. So he's going to go